Hey guys, it's Holly. Long time no see. So, yeah, I know I'm driving. I look like hell, but that's okay with me, because I'm like doing some late night grocery shopping and gonna pick up some takeout for dinner, and then I'm actually gonna go home and do some proper filming. My husband got me a new camera for Valentine's Day, which was totally sweet, and from our taxes, he got me a brand new computer so I can download it, or I can get an editing program, because I've only been using the YouTube editor, which it's not bad, it's not hard to use whatsoever once you figure it out, but I would like to get a little bit more fancy with stuff. So, you know, everything takes a little bit of practice to do it. But I decided I was taking last week off, not for any like certain reason other than when it, like, you'll see the little short vlog that I posted, then I was over it. I really was. And it's not like this is like such a hard thing to do. I mean, granted, there are days when things get a little rough, you know, when you're trying to keep everything organized and to know what you're doing, and with filming and editing and all that nonsense. Sometimes it can get a little hectic, especially when you're trying to take care of your family. And for almost a week, I was laid up in bed. I have problems with my back. I've had for a couple years. I've got, for one, I've got like major arthritis in my spine, and this cold weather is just, it's killer. But to move to someplace warmer, it would be such a dream of mine. And but I've also I fractured my lower back a couple years ago. Not sure how. It showed up in you know, I was having a lot of pain in my back. They did like an MRI, and it showed up like, hey, you know, what happened? How did you do this? No clue. And it could have been because my bones are kind of, I guess, frail back in my lower back area. I've got, you know, I've also got bulging disc, herniated discs, and degenerative disc disease in my back. So I've got a lot of things, and a lot of times I can't even do so much as bend over. You know, you take certain things you like take for granted, like to be able to bend over to pick up something off the floor. A lot of times I can't do that because of my back, and it really sucks. And I seen a neurosurgeon, and he told me that, you know, at the time I was still smoking, and he told me that I needed to stop smoking because smoking cuts or reduces like circulation through your back and everything, or through your something to do with the blood flow or something. I don't know exactly, I can't remember. And at the time I wasn't ready to stop smoking, and so it took a long time. And sorry, my hand's kind of in the way there. And he told me that the surgery would be something that I was gonna need. My hand keeps getting in the way. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm not used to it. But he told me surgery was what I was gonna need eventually, due to how, you know, the poor condition that my spine was in and was getting in. So, you know, that's been going on almost 2 years. So it's been about a year and a half. So I'm sure it's not gotten any better. And so I'm actually going to be making an appointment with him. But he said that it was at that point in time, to get surgery on my back, it was going to make things more painful for me in the long run. Like, I wouldn't heal properly. probably because of the smoking and stuff. But I'm not truly sure why, you know, he thought then that it wasn't going to. But, you know, when my doctor's office called to get my referral over there, they told her that I needed to be surgery ready. And I freaked out. I'm like, I can't just be surgery ready, you know, just to have, you know, just spontaneously have a back surgery. I need to have time to prep and prepare my life. You know, I made the mistake doing that one time. I was prepared to have my foot surgery, so I went and had that. I was going to have that done. Well, I had talked to him before. I had this humongous bump at the very bottom, like the arch part of my foot come up, and it was painful. And, you know, I was like, is there any way that we can go ahead and, like, get this removed too? And he's like, yeah. He goes, but, you know, instead of you being, you know, lightweight bearing, you're going to be non-weight bearing for 6 to 8 weeks. I was like, oh, okay. You know, I did not mentally prepare myself to not be able to, you know, walk about and be free for 6 to 8 weeks. And that was like horrific. So to be completely and totally laid up from a back surgery, you know, that would take time and prep, you know, especially if I know it's coming, as opposed to just spontaneous. But yeah, whatever. Anywho, I'm like rambling on, but that's what happens sometimes when I get in the camera, and especially when I'm driving and I can vlog. I get out the camera and I'm just yep, listen to me. I'm sure you've like seen the light change since it's getting darker. Like it's 7 o'clock at night and I'm gonna do grocery shopping. I like doing stuff like early, but I've just not been. I've been in like a horrible way this past week, and there's like no way to actually. Oh, that just made it worse. There's no way to actually really fully explain what's going on in my brain, because I can't fully explain it to myself or to my family. But yeah, I'm gonna do some grocery shopping, and then I'm going to do some filming tonight, because I've kind of missed filming and I've got a lot to do. You know, I always like to have stuff prepared a week in advance, and I mean, I've got a couple things that can go up next week, but you know, not many. I got like my Monday through Fridays. But anywho, that's it for my little where I've been. So I will talk to you guys later on tonight. Bye.